the price structure. Right now, it's like every $5, but I mean, there's studies about the $9 too. So I was wondering maybe after a while, if you guys be a little more flexible. I mean, it still stays between 20 to 50, but maybe let us maybe change it to like 29, 39 and test that out.
Yeah.
Maybe something like this, maybe
So,
a little more flexibility, I mean, in terms of that. Or there was another question that has a little bit to do with it. People were asking about offering something premium content. Like, let's say people have something they want to sell at a certain price. Will Udemy create something that people can enroll in that's going to be a little bit like VIP section where people who wants to become members, they have to pay like extra, something like YouTube actually has now. So that's just something for you to think about. That's all.
yeah. So I'm really glad you asked the question about the pricing tiers and, ending in 9. This is something actually we debated a bit before making this change. There were two things that drove us toward just the 0s and the 5s, and actually one of them, I forget who commented on this in the studio, but it was really like hit the heart of what got us to just the 0s and the 5s, which is just wanting the pricing to just be a lot more honest and straightforward, and feeling like there's something about 0 and 5 that are just they're kind of round numbers, or the 5 is just right in the middle, and that just had a little bit more of that. Even though I think you're right, there are a lot of studies about the charm price of the 9. Something about 4s and 9s didn't just have that same feel. And then the other thing is we actually did some real testing with students here. We had this kind of gut feel, and we asked students, we sort of showed them different pages with 4s and 9s versus 0s and 5s. And actually students felt that the 0s and 5s were more trustworthy. So we vetted this out with students, and yeah, that feedback came back. And then, I think your other point, I think there are absolutely opportunities. I kind of mentioned it earlier for a more premium type of online course. And you can imagine a different experience there, one that's a lot richer with different types of interaction. So I think that's something we want to think about more. It's not on the immediate roadmap, but it is something we want to think about more.